Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy winter solstice to everyone that's watching. I hope you all had a time today to kind of tap into the energy and just really think about what it is that you want for your life next year and just kind of call it in. So if you did any vision board planning, if you did any meditation, shout out to you. Hey, yep, the list is still open. The list is still open. I miss you too. How have you been, Love Queen? I'm sure you've been busy. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with Shirley. Let me put your name on the screen. Let me pull up your question. Okay. What are his thoughts and feelings about the argument you guys had? Let's see. Three of Pentacles, Daughter of Cups, Son of Cups, and the Son of Pentacles. And then let me get you some tarot. I mean, not tarot, some oracle cards. We have physical touch, small physical gestures such as a hug or kiss, holding hands, and intimacy are great examples. This may be your or your person's love language. Peace of mind. We deal with enough stress in the world daily. However, this connection is a haven. You'll be happy to know you both can finally relax, love, and dream. And then let me get you one more oracle card. Okay, something fell on the floor. What is it? All right, we have ego versus self. Don't fall for the trap of always listening to your ego. Trust the guidance of your true self because our egos can easily influence our thinking with fear. Okay, so like how are their thoughts and feelings about the argument that y'all had? I feel like this person, honestly, he's mad that y'all even had this argument because he felt like things were just, kind of smooth and like I don't want to say the argument came out of nowhere, but it was just like, how like when things are going great and then it's like, damn, they're going to fuck up or there's something that causes an issue or that's just annoying and it pops up and it kind of causes that little speed bump in the journey or in the connection or whatever. I feel like it seems like they feel like parts of the argument just was a type of, or like a behavior like counterproductive to the success of like how things have been flowing in the past, or like, recently, if that makes sense. So sometimes people have conversations and it's like nothing comes from it. So I feel like they feel like the argument was just like, man, like why do you even have this? Like it didn't, you know, it didn't like help in a way. It just made things a little blah, like a little awkward, if that makes sense. I do feel like they want to apologize also. So I don't know if the argument started because of something that they have done or where they messed up, and so it could have stemmed from them like not taking accountability for something or missing an opportunity. And so in that moment they may not apologize, but it's like now they kind of think it back like, you know what, to get things back on better terms, let me apologize, like I should apologize, type of thing. But I just really feel like, it just interrupted, it disturbed the peace that was like kind of flowing with y'all. And I feel like it has something to do with their ego, the ego, like how it says, it can easily influence our thinking with fear. So like their ego, their fear mindset kind of just brought this out of nowhere, like out of the blue in a sense. I do feel like they're also, how do I word it? They do look forward to you all making up with the physical touch. And I remember when I first shuffled, the pleasure card came out, but I put it back because I wasn't ready just yet. Like they look forward to making up because they feel like, that's when the great sex will come from, forgiving, making up, type of vibe. And plus too, typically when you argue or have a fight with somebody, you don't really talk to them that much, or, it's not physical a lot. And then when y'all make up, it's like more physical. They miss that intimacy. Let's see what else we get. Let's get another oracle card. I feel like they know that they're in the wrong too, which is probably why they said like, let me just go ahead and apologize at some point. That's what I pick up. And put this one back. Let's see. One more card. We have being at odds. It seems that both of you are on different pages at the moment. A conversation, therapy, or time alone may be needed. Don't worry, you two will find your way back to one another. So yeah, like this, argument that happened, it's nothing to where it's just like y'all just go on about y'all separate ways forever. It's just more so this is a period, a moment where y'all just had a disagreement, and a random disagreement is what I pick up. But I'm noticing like my throat chakra too is like kind of struggling at the moment. So I feel like this person definitely has an issue with owning up to where they mess up at times. So like that lack of accountability, but it's like they have the self-awareness afterwards. Like in the moment they don't get it, right? Like you could lay it all out to them. They're like, I don't understand why you mad at me. But then like a couple of days later, they're like, that's why she was mad at me. If that makes sense. But I do see like, y'all reconciling and excuse me, them kind of like, owning their shit in a sense. When I look at this card, what's so funny, when I look at this card, I look at it differently right now. But in this moment, I see it as like, it's his ego that he's holding on to. So it's like that ego versus self, like knowing when to let that pride down and own up to, yo, I was actually wrong. Yo, I made a mistake. Yo, I'm fucked up in that sense. And having that accountability, having that, that awareness. So I feel like it's still a work in progress for this person, but in this exact moment, I feel like they are recognizing that they messed up and that they are struggling in that area. And so you probably will hear something from them in terms of apologizing or like, my bad, yo, like I didn't mean that, or like I should have did this, so y'all can get back on the same, like track, smooth sailing track. So that's what I got. That's what I got for his feelings and his thoughts. Yeah, you say he needs to work on his ego and his pride. Girl, don't they all? Don't they all? Okay. All right, I got your PayPal, Sai, and Emily. Let me add you to the list. You're welcome, love. You are very welcome. All right, I think that's everybody. Okay, perfect. All right, up next is Brand Happy Summer. Yep, we just got another one. Let me add you as well. Andrea. Okay, this is for Brand Happy Summer. And you want to know what is this winter solstice bringing to you? What is it bringing? Let's see. All right, whoa. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Son of Pentacles, Son of Wands, the God of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. I don't know why the names are showing up red on the live chat. I don't know how to explain it, but usually it's blue, or usually it's white, but now it's showing up red. Maybe it's like a new thing that they came up with. But anyway, so in terms of like what is this winter solstice bringing for you? So I feel like that it is bringing you this removal of like the burdens on your shoulder, all of this weight on your shoulder, right? No longer feeling as if you are lacking the stamina due to having so many priorities, having so many things that you have to work on and focus on at this time. It's like a sense of an offloading of some of your stresses and responsibilities, you know, thus leaving more room for you to kind of relax, breathe, have fun, and just really return to center and be able to kind of like, you know, move closer to different things that you're interested in, moving towards, you know, different opportunities, feeling more connected. Also, too, I feel like there's this energy of like, you know, you have felt overwhelmed and overloaded with a lot of different stresses. And so finally you're getting that, that opportunity to just like breathe and to relax. So a lot of that is coming in for you. I do see, you know, some positive shifts and movement for your finances as well too. So, you know, slow increases, like steady increases throughout the year of 2023. So you might see some months where things just kind of pick up for you very quickly. And then some months might be a little bit slower, but there's, you know, income coming in, if that makes sense. So kind of like, you know, when people are a business owner, you know, you might have months where you're making a lot of money, like every month, you know, for a few months, and then like one month is a little bit slower. You're still making money, but it might not be as much as what you made in like a April, right? Type of vibe, but there's still progress, there's still movement there. I also see, you know, you have an opportunity to travel a little bit more next year. So there might be some small weekend trips, and then there might actually be like a nice vacation. With the God of Cups being here, I feel like this gives me the energy of like, you know, you finally connecting with masculine energy that, how to word this? that is fulfilling, that is rewarding, that is, you know, giving, that is well received, emotionally balanced, and just spiritual. Like, I feel like this is a spiritual person that you're going to be connecting with next year. This could be someone that you all have very similar visions and goals as well too, which is nice. So there's like that alignment of that. I feel like not a lot of you, I feel like both of you will end up talking about your experiences, like your spiritual awakening and how things were for you all. And like, you know, you share a lot of similarities with that, and then, but also differences, but you learn from each other and kind of like have that safe space to kind of talk about those things and those hardships and like how you got out of it. Is something else that I pick up too. But I see a lot of just positive shifts, but also this release, this you know, just removal of a lot of burdens for you. So that's what I got for you right now, Sunday. Alrighty. Up next is Brittany. Okay, messages regarding future children, personality, any insight is appreciated. Motherhood has been in my mind. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Hangman. Oh, look at that. We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Empress. So the first thing I hear Spirit is saying is you're going to be very supported during that time, during, you know, your first, I mean, just all of your children, if you have more than one child, you know, like raising them, taking care of them, like you're well supported. You're going to, how do I word this? Just, you have like a village around you. You have a community around you that is helping you and guiding you and just being all that and more for you and your children or your child, you know, if you just have one. You know, so much love, so much support, so many resources too is another thing that I pick up here. I get that you're going to love motherhood. You're going to love motherhood. In terms of like their personality, I keep seeing, you know, them being a very loving, giving person in terms of just like smiley, bubbly. I get that I keep seeing that you probably have more than one child. So one of them is going to be very social, very outgoing, very popular in a sense. So they might be, you know, on certain, like teams or in certain groups when they get into like middle school and high school, very popular. They might be selected to be like, you know, the prom queen or king, type of thing. I get that motherhood, like when you carry your children, it is actually going to do your body justice. Like, how do I word it? Like, it gives you, it like accentuates your curves, you know, you just you feel good about yourself. You feel sexy. You feel like confident more than ever. I feel like with the Hangman card, this gives me this energy that, you know, you might have a different type of delivery is what I'm hearing them say. I think that, I don't know if it'll be your first or your second, but one of your deliveries might be a little bit more natural, or you might try the natural route, just because you want to experience something a little bit more grounded and just feel more connected. Now, I don't know if it's the first one or the second one where you would do this, but I definitely see you having like a doula or a midwife for one of these pregnancies, if not both of them. You're going to be surrounded by a lot of support. I see, you know, spiritually, there's, you know, feminine ancestors and guides coaching you and guiding you, but I also see the presence of like a mother, a sister, a best friend showing up for you and being there for you, and just, you know, being the best support system that you can have during those times, and, you know, not leaving you high and dry. All right, what will the process of leaving my current job to be in my UX design career be like for me and those at my current job? We have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Temperance card. I feel like honestly the process would be very smooth, you know, and most people at the current job would be very supportive and, you know that you will do well. I feel that you will have this opportunity to kind of feel a little bit more at ease, more relaxed. It might not be as demanding at moments. Like it's probably going to be demanding, but it won't be as demanding as you may think it will be. I also see, you know, you just feeling happy, you know, going into that direction of UX design, right? I think that is something it is really connected to your higher self, and so your higher self is very proud of you for choosing that route and moving in that direction. Like it's all a stepping stone, and so you're on the next stone to get you there. But yeah, I don't see any like, you know, too many hardships, too many you know, difficulties really when it comes to you transitioning to that new career, the new space. Honestly, I feel like the money's going to be better too when that time comes for you to level up into a different position. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Alrighty. Up next is Emily. I believe Emily's up next. Let me see. Yep. Alrighty, Emily, let me find your name. Okay. And you wanted, I believe, love notes and ancestral messages. So let's do your ancestral messages first, and then I'll do your love notes. All right, what's the ancestral messages for Emily at this time? We have drum, dream, and journey. We have medicine guardian, be open to healing information. We have fire guardian, ignite your passion. And drop your shields. And then we have shield maiden, make plans and focus. All right. So I feel like the big messages that Spirit has for you at this time, your ancestors and guides, is to use this time within your life to really lock in on your goals and your visions, to start making plans. So, you know, you have the expectation like, okay, this is what I want to achieve, you know, next year for 2023. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this so it looks nice. Okay. There we go. Okay. But yeah, like how to, like what exactly, so you say you want to make the plan of, let's say, start making an additional $1,000 each month, right? What steps can you take towards that exactly? So looking up new positions, or creating a side hustle, driving for Uber, like, random things that could get you there. Doesn't mean you have to have all of everything planned out and perfect, but it's like, think of the steps, start taking those steps to get you to that space. But also too, in the long term, who do you want to be, right? And think of the steps to take to get you to that version of yourself, to get you to experience that type of life for yourself, right? I'm also seeing here too, with the medicine guardian, to pay attention to, like the work that you're doing, the food that you're eating, how much stress you're putting on your body, and just be mindful of that. And also to understand that we only have so much that we are able to take on. We have a capacity of what we can handle in a moment. So like not overwhelming yourself and your body and your energy with different things. You could also connect with Archangel Raphael. He's connected to like the heart chakra and, you know, healing of that nature as well too. You know, and especially too, if you're working through something that is physically challenging or a little bit demanding, like making sure that you're taking the breaks and being gentle with yourself, resting at night or resting, you know, in the morning, wherever, you know, works for your schedule and like how you, you know, show up. And then with the fire guardian too, I feel like what they're saying here is just like really lock in on what are you interested in? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And then with the drum, it's like dream and journey. It's like once you make that decision and decide this is who I want to be, this is the life that I want for myself, lock in on that dream and start planning the steps for that journey. Like what steps can you take? What path can you go on? How can you get there? You know, that's like, it's not saying you got to have everything you know, planned out, but more so like, okay, let's say you like, I want to start a YouTube channel. Okay, cool. What steps can you take to get you there? Right? So thinking of the video that you want to create, what type of channel do you want to make? You know, creating a YouTube account, like little things like that, right? And really just locking in on what sparks within you, what ignites within you, the flame, that energy. And let those burning desires create something beautiful is what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing too, you know, be mindful of your physical appearance. So take care of yourself physically and, you know, not dress up, but like, you know, do something that you might not always do every now and then. So if you don't wear your hair down all the time, maybe wear your hair down like once a week, do something different. I'm also hearing too, like, drop the idea of like, you know, you not being good enough or you not being equipped enough. Like just do it, right? And with that protection guardian, like being mindful that when we have this energy of fear and anxiety, it creates a shield around us and we block ourselves from other blessings and opportunities. And so knowing that you are good enough, you are capable, and know that you don't have to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. You were born to be great. You were born to be successful. And so really tapping into that energy and allowing that for yourself. Okay? So that's why I have your ancestor messages. Okay. And then love messages. We have, it's something about the way you stare into my eyes. Thank you for loving me. I am still healing. There is so much that I'm going through and have gone through. I can't count the times I almost said what was on my mind. I miss you regardless of how things look. This person is like very quick. You are my answered prayer. I guess the light I see in you is what you see in me. And then I really love the way you make me feel inside. All right. So those are your love messages, Emily. I hope that resonated with you. Alrighty. Up next is Sai. You're welcome. Alright, and I think you said you sent it via PayPal. Alright. Love notes and love message, love song. You got it. It's so funny you said love song because when I was grabbing the decks to bring in here, I looked at them and I was like, no, I don't think I need them. And I think that was Spirit's way of saying, like, no, you're going to need them. And I was just not listening. So up, and then I'll get the love notes. And then I'll grab the other ones as well. Or you know what? Let me grab those now. That way, when you watch your reading, it just all flows together very smoothly. Trying to find a little booklet. Ooh, and I can also eat a cookie. Just slide that in there. Hi, Wendy. We're well. How are you doing? I will be right back. I'm going to grab the deck that I need, and I'm going to eat a piece of this cookie. Okay, Sai, you are up next. Let me find your name on the screen. That cookie was really good. So happy that I have them. Okay, here we go. Okay, love notes first. We are our own couple goals. I apologize for the times my words stung you. Your vibe matches my vibe. I love going on walks with you. Thank you for being patient with me. Let's see what else. Me and you time is my favorite time. Yes, I really do love you. I look forward to spending my life with you. I become mush when you look into my eyes. And then Spirit wants me for some reason to get one of these cards for the last one. I love you more than you'll ever know. I'll get one more. It's a lot of cards. All right, we have I just can't stand to find the right words to say to you, and then I'm in a better headspace. Okay, so these are your love notes. So now let's do your love songs. From them. All right, we have Hanging by the Moment by Lifehouse. I'm falling even more in love with you, letting go of all I held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm hanging by a moment here with you. We have Twin Flames by Comedic Justice. Must be the other half to my fraction. Must be the aura you giving. It's like a look in the mirror. With you, I see a bit clearer. Conversations getting weirder. I love the way that you think. Ignite the spark in my soul. You make me better myself. Can't wait to see what unfolds. You have my utmost respect. Fire We Make by Alicia Keys and Maxwell. With the fire we make, it's getting hotter and hotter, like a moth to a flame. I can't stay away. From the fire we make, it's getting higher and higher, like the night to the day. I can't stay away. Ooh, I think you got 2 cards with sunflowers. So that could be like a significant thing for your connection right now in this time. So we have Why Don't We Fall in Love, A. Marie. So many things I'm going through, so much I want to do. It's starting to become so clear to me. Tomorrow ain't really what it seems. So many days I thought of you. It's about time you knew the truth. Gotta act quickly, you and I. We fall in love, so many reasons why. I feel like I listened to that song the other day. This is a lot of words. We have Unthinkable, Alicia Keys by Drake or with Drake. I need you to rescue me from my destiny. I'm trying to live right and give you whatever's left of me, because you know life is what you make it, and a chance is like a picture. It'll be nice if you just take it, or let me take it for you. I'm just down to ride, or we can roll around the city until we finally decide. I got more than a thing for you, tattoo and ink for you, right over my heart, girl. I do the unthinkable. And like for that particular card, there's certain parts that's not in there, but those were the words that Spirit wanted to have on that card. So if you do know that song, you're like, wait a minute, there's something missing. That's why. And then the last one is Suffocate by Jay Holiday. I can't breathe when you talk to me. I can't breathe when you're touching me. I suffocate when you're away from me. So much love you take from me, I'm going out of my mind. Why do I feel like you got a love no card? I don't know. Like when they say they become mush when you talk to them or something like that. It kind of reminds me of that kind of vibe. Like, they get nervous. Like, they still get nervous. Like good nerves. Butterflies. But yeah, definitely have that sensual chemistry here, of course. But also, too, with that Twin Flame song coming out, just kind of, it's like you're a mirror. With you, I see a bit clearer. So, like, conversations getting weirder, but also, too, conversations are eye-opening with this connection. Okay? So, that's what I got for you, my love. Okay. I was trying to put this card in here, in this box. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, Brittany. All right. Up next is Andrea. Alrighty. So you wanted Spirit Baby messages and Channel Love message and song. You got it. You put your name on the screen. I totally need to cut this heat off. It is very hot in here. Okay. Alrighty. Spirit Baby messages. All right, the first card we have here is make sure that you are taking care of your body. I'm an indigo child. Do you know how to support me? You've healed so much. Continue to do the good work, mommy. I love that. Oh, you're the best mommy ever. It's like I hear your baby saying, like, how do I word it? Like, it's like they're saying, like, there's moments where you're going to need them more than they need you, but not like it's just, I feel like they're very affirmative. Like they affirm you a lot. And it's in a sense like spiritually, that's what they're doing right now. They're supporting you in that way. Like they're letting you know, like, you are okay. Like, you are amazing. You're a good person. You know, it's just like a reminder. I just got a notification. That's what I'm picking up here. Let's see what else we get. And I feel like they're sensitive, right? Like, not sensitive in a sense like emotionally sensitive. Like, they're sensitive in a sense they pick up on energies. They're very intuitive. We have stop stressing about everything. Things will be fine. So yeah, your spirit baby is very supportive right now. So it's kind of like they are parenting you spiritually, and so they're letting you know, like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to worry. You don't have to stress out about the different things that you've been stressing about lately, right? And they're just proud of you, and like, you are great, and believing that and knowing that and accepting that. I don't know why it looks so blurry. Let me see if I can. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Oh, look at that. I'm so proud of you. You are so strong. I've been showing up in your dreams. Have you noticed? See, this baby of yours is very supportive of you. Sorry, mom, but I'm going to look more like dad. Let's get two more. We have, hi, mommy. Oh. Let's get one more. Okay, they gave us two more. I promise that I'll be healthy and strong when I arrive. And then, you are the greatest mom in the whole world. So this is just, a lot of affirmations for you, a lot of positive, like, reassurance for you. I feel like they know that that's what you need. That might be something you've been battling lately. And so they're like letting you know that you're amazing. I love that. All right, I'm going to add you to the list, Love Queen and Deb. I just got y'all's cash apps. Deb and then Love Queen. Okay, and then your next one, channel love message and songs from Ryan. Let's see. We have Sure Thing by Miguel. Even when the sky comes falling, even when the sun don't shine, I got faith in you and I. So put your pretty little hand in mine. Even when we're down to the wire, baby. Even when it's do or die. We could do it, baby. Simple and plain, because this love is a sure thing. So no matter what, like, you all will work through it and figure it out. We have All I Do, Stevie Wonder. You made my soul a burning fire. You're getting to be my one desire. You're getting to be all that matters to me. And let me tell you, girl, I hope and pray each day I live a little more love. I'll have to give a little more love that devoted and true, because all I do is think about you. It's like this person, wants to support you, wants to provide for you, wants to give you everything, the world and more. We have Your Love is King by Sade. Your love is king, crowned you in my heart. Your love is king, never to part. Your kisses ring round and round around my head, touching the very part of me. It's making my soul sing, tearing the very heart of me. I'm crying out for more. So we have You Got It Bad by Usher. When you feel it in your body, you found somebody who makes you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Said you act like you're ready, but you don't really know. And everything in your past, you want to let it go. So I feel like this person, like you're the first person that will make them feel that way. Make them feel like, man, I do want to stay at home and just, snuggle up and watch Netflix with my girl. Like I do want to just, be in love and just have fun, with my person, right? Like, yeah, going out is cool, but I'd rather be at home with you, basically, is what they're saying. When I see you, Fantasia, I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, wish on a star for a sign. You're the reason why you're always in my mind when I come around. When you come around, I get shot when I see you. So you get them butterflies. And then we have Shotgun Rider, Tim McGraw. I don't ever want to wake up looking into someone else's eyes. Another voice calling me baby on the other end of the phone. A new girl putting on her makeup before dinner on Friday night. No, I don't ever want to know no other shotgun rider besides me singing to the radio. It's like you're that one and only to that person. They don't want to, they don't want to ever live their life without you. That's what I get. Okay. So I hope that resonated with you. Those cards, I'm going to get a couple love notes as well. Of course, I dropped one or two on the floor. Let me see if I can grab them. Okay. We have I never knew what love was until you showed me, and then I'm learning to live life better through you. I love that. Absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, my dear. I hope that resonated with you and you enjoyed it. Okay. You're welcome. Up next is Deb. Okay, Spirit Baby messages for Deb. You got it. All right. Spirit Baby messages for Deb. We have I'm going to be an Earth baby. Mommy is or Daddy is missing you so much right now. I'm excited to learn more about our family history and culture. Put that over there a little bit more. Okay. The bond that we share would be unmatched. I love that. Let's get some more. Uh-oh. They almost fell out of my hand. Okay, we got a good amount of them. All right, so we have I will be your miracle baby that you always hope and pray for, Mommy and Daddy. I'm a pretty smart kid. I plan on getting straight A's all my life. I'm going to be an air sign baby, so they might have air and earth in their chart. You're the greatest mom in the whole world. Mom, you have such a loving heart. I'm sorry some people take it for granted. Someone has been saying mean things about you, Mom. Be careful. Let's get a couple more. I'm a sensitive soul. I will need you to teach me how to be bold. My nose is itchy. Okay. We have life is about to get so much better. Don't lose your faith. And then finally, I'm full of energy. You are going to have your hands full with me. Alrighty, so these are your Spirit Baby messages. I hope you love them. Alrighty, and then up next is Miss Love Queen. All right, and pull up your question. Okay. All right. Put your name on the screen, and then we'll get started. Okay. So I love and more into me. What rewards will come in 2023 as far as my divine feminine journey? Let's see. Well, that was very straightforward and to the point. So we got the Four of Wands, we got the God of Pentacles, we got the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So honestly, just a lot of alignment for you, progression. I feel like that also allows you to attract your person, your partner, for long term, and it is long term and it lasts. I'm also seeing better financial opportunities for you too. I know it's like connected to your divine feminine journey, but there's this balance of like you feeling confident and that security, that financial security as well too. I also see with the Six of Swords like movement. So, you being able to travel, but also I feel like you might, interesting, I'm picking this up. I feel like you might end up doing like a fashion show or doing something where you're showcasing yourself physically. So whether it's a fashion show, modeling, like if someone says like, hey, can you try my products and like take pictures and I'll put you on my Instagram or I'll put you on YouTube type of thing. I'm also seeing with the Eight of Wands, like a lot of just, fast paced movement in terms of like the opportunities that are going to come to you. They're just going to be start flying towards you out of nowhere, like right after one after another, basically. I also see like your body is just going to be in the way that you always wanted it to be physically. So like, if you start working out, if you start eating a certain way, like you start to see the same changes physically and you just feel even more excited. I'm also seeing that you might participate in like a pole dance class as well too. To kind of like, connect more with your sacral chakra and, really boost that confidence and just feeling more sensual and, just balance in that area for sure. And at the bottom of the deck was the sun too. All right, the next question is, let me go back to my phone. Okay, how will my finances be in 2023? We have the Justice card. We have the Ten of Cups. Ooh, too many cards. They just started flying out. Okay. We have the Star. And we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like in 2023, overall, you will be experiencing a lot of wins. There might be moments where unexpected bills might pop up, but you will have the finances to cover those unexpected bills. You will have the finances to, just feel financially secure and not feeling stressed out about them. I do get, though, with the Five of Cups and the Justice card, there may be something you're going to have to pay that you might be upset about. Like it could be a parking ticket or it could be a speeding ticket. Something with like a red light camera violation type of thing. So just be really mindful, like, if you were to drive, those type of things. But it's like, it could be that, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, that's what it's an example, basically, what I'm saying. Like it's an additional fee or a cost that you weren't expecting. And it's annoying because it could have been avoided. So like, let's say you pay something late and now you got to pay $40 late fee, like something like that. So whether it's like, connected to parking ticket or a late fee, that's what I'm picking up here as well. And then I also see, there's this opportunity for you to connect with someone like a financial advisor, a mentor that just gets you in the position to do well with your finances and learn more how to manage them, how to be a better steward of them, and be able to kind of like invest and, let your money make more money for you, if that makes sense. I'm going to get you a money mantra card too. A couple of those. Let's see. We have I circulate money with joy and ease. And then I circulate money and make 10 times more in return. See how I said, your money makes you money? See? So that's just that confirmation for that. All right. And then the next question, career-wise, how will I grow? We got the star. It's so funny because the first two cards that fell out were the two cards that you had before, and this is one of the cards too. So maybe they were supposed to come out for a reason. And you got the Six of Swords. See, that's so interesting. So interesting. And the Ace of Cups fell on the floor. So basically, in terms of how you're going to grow career-wise, it's just you're going to start doing work that you love, that you're passionate about, that you're good at. You're going to start getting the recognition when it comes to the work that you do and that you currently do, but also the future work that you're going to start doing, like your business, like all of that. Like people are really going to start to appreciate your craft and your services that you offer. I do see that you might start to travel a little bit more when it comes to your work, or your work allows you to connect with people from different places, different cities, different states, different countries. At some point, whether it be like you start locally and then it grows nationwide and it builds to some international type of thing, or you could work with a company that's like that. I do see that you're going to be successful at it, honestly. Like your path is very bright and clear. There's not many hiccups or challenges you should experience on this journey, on this path, based on the current energy. Just being clear and setting your intentions of like what it is that you want and how you want things to work out for you financially and for your career, and it will manifest. You have the power with the goddess of the swords at the bottom of the deck to change your narrative, to create your narrative, to be the writer of your story and to tell your story how you want to tell it, because you are the one that's manifesting it. All right, and then your next question. My DM has been constantly calling me. How is he feeling? I don't know why this Justice card keeps wanting to come out. Justice, the Goddess of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. I feel like he honestly just misses you. Like, he wants to restore the peace and the connection with you. He wants to, make things right. Was what I'm getting. We have the God of Swords and then the Eight of Cups when I split the deck. So it's like, you being locked in on your growth and your divine feminine journey and your well-being is very attractive to them, but it's also being an eye-opener for them too, to know that they have to treat you a certain way, that you are not just some random girl, like you are a woman, you are divine feminine, and they must treat you accordingly. They must respect you as accordingly, and you respecting and loving yourself the way that you want to be treated is showing him and other people in your life that this is the standard for me. If you don't show up for me the way that I show up for myself, you don't need to be around me, basically. They also miss you, and the kids miss you is another thing that I'm picking up too. And also too, just like the physical intimacy, they miss as well too. I'm hearing them say that they miss your boobs for some reason. Alrighty, and then I think the other part is your charms and letters. Let me go back. Yep, charms and letters. So let's do that. It's funny. They want me to spell the word ride, and the first thing that came to mind that they shared and channeled with me was the song "Ride" by Sierra, because she says like he loves the way I ride it. So that might be something he's saying or thinking, thinking right now. He loves the way, you ride it. Let's see what else. We have the word prize. So this person is realizing like you are the prize. Like you are it, like they're recognizing how valuable you are and just like, how awesome you are. And you are one of a kind, you're unique, you're rare. You're literally a queen, you're a goddess, right? We have bae. You're still his bae. You're still his bae. No matter what. We have dumb. So I feel like they feel like there are times where like they just do some dumb ish and they're like, bro, why did I even do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I do that? Like, what was I thinking type of thing? Let's see. Oh, my nose is itchy. Okay. What else? We have tarot as well too. They want me to spell tarot. There might be a really good reading that you might watch, or you might hear a word connected to tarot, like a card, and that's just it's meaningful to your goals, to your plans, if that makes sense. What else? We have song as well too. So there could be a song that keeps playing, that you keep hearing, and that's just representation of like how they feel. My nose is itchy. They want to share with you. We have I see you. And then we have day. I'm hearing them say, I can't wait to see you one day. I can't wait to see you again. So that could be something that they're thinking about, planning to see you next time. All right, let's get you some charms. Hey, Deb. Hey, Joelle. Yep, you can donate again. Deb, if you want, for love notes. We have Namaste. We have Inspire. We have a little Christmas wreath. We have the weight. So this could be like physical activity. We have the anchor, so like stability, but also taking a pause. We have the owl, so there might be some late night conversations happening with you and your person at some point. We have the butterfly for like just beauty. We have the little kitten too, so like divine feminine energy. We have the dolphin, and dolphins are known for being very communicative, so there could be some communication coming from this person. And then we have like I call this like the little chariot horse, so like some movement. So there definitely can be some movement in the communication with you guys very soon. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Love Queen. I hope that resonated with you and that you enjoyed it. Oh, there was like a somebody made a comment, or it's like spam comments kind of. So I feel like they just popped in here, but I blocked them and deleted their messages. All right, Deb, let's do your love notes. Yeah, I blocked it, so I don't think you saw it in time. Oops, I forgot to put these cards in here. Alrighty then, let's get you some love notes. We have, I'm starting to see how you are my light. I want the whole world to know that I'm with you. I'm mentally conflicted. I don't know what to do next. I'm in love with you and not sure how to tell you. So maybe that's what they're conflicted about. What do you think of me? I want to hold you in my arms so badly. Excuse me. I'm sorry for all the pain that I've caused you. I need you to know that it hurts me knowing that I hurt you. Do you forgive me? You are my safe space. You are my home. And then I'm plotting my next move towards you. Get ready. Alrighty, Dad. Those are your love notes from the person that you're thinking of. I hope that resonated. Ooh, bottom of the deck. I'm ready to take you on a romantic date. Alrighty. That's what I got for you, Deb. And then we have Joelle. And I think you said, let me see. Yeah, it could be two people. Like one side could be, one person, the other side could be the other one. Or, like some messages could apply from one person to another person. So yeah, take them as it resonates and where you feel like it fits. You're welcome, love. Alrighty, Joelle. Twin flame. Reading for you. Let me put your name on the screen. Alrighty. I surely can, Joelle. I surely can. All right. Past life backstory. You know what? Let's use the other cards. Spirit wants me to use the other ones. And I shall listen. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands, the Devil, the Princess of Swords, and then the King of Wands. So I feel like in terms of past life backstories here, it's definitely been multiple seasons where, there were some highs and then there were some lows in this particular past life that we're channeling right now. It seems like y'all became separated in that past life too. It seems to be maybe a recurring theme actually, in like previous past lives where you're together, things are cool, then it's like some type of separation happens. It definitely seems that it comes from toxicity of a lesson, like toxicity in terms of like a lesson not being resolved or learned, and so that's why it keeps repeating, right? So it's kind of like, when you were in school, if you keep failing the homework assignments and everything else, what happens? You can't go to the next grade. So it's like you keep repeating it until you pass. And so I feel like in this particular case, that's what's going on. And that could be probably what's happening now is where, it seems a reoccurring theme, and it's becoming frustrating because it's like, why does this keep happening? Or why does it feel like we're not getting anywhere? Like, this, the dishonesty or, whatever is going on to cause the separation. It seems like it's a reoccurring thing. And it could be due to outsider energy, right? Whether that's spiritually or physically. I feel like with the Princess of Sword, notice how she's like spying, she's looking through her scope, and it's like you're starting to be very observant of like what areas that you need to grow in, but also too, in what ways, how do I word this? In what ways are you creating some of the parts of your reality? It's not saying you are to blame for your reality, so to say, but more so like what within me allows it to show up as my reality at times, or what within me is, you know, is like what is within me, because it is mirroring something within me. Like your reality mirrors with it, what's whatever in you, right? And so I feel like you're having this kind of self-reflection piece when it comes to, you know, this relationship. And let's say, you know, you're wondering like, when can I want us to be together? I want us to work out. I want things to progress. And it's like it can, but it's also about what is the narrative that you tell yourself over and over again. Because when we think about that, then we start to see in our reality, and we're like, well, that's why it keeps happening. You know, it was going to happen because it always happens. And it's like, that's the narrative you tell. So then it's going to keep doing that, right? Ace of Pentacles. There is hope, you know, for this connection if you want it to be. But then we have the Tower as well, too. So it's kind of like you get to decide. If you want it to work, it can work. If you don't want to be in this anymore and you're tired of it, you can let it go. So it's kind of like showing you have the power to decide what exactly you want from this. Let's get the current energy and like blockages. So we have the High Priestess, the Four of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. I'm hearing Spirit say like one of the blockages or, you know, challenges is like you keep sleeping on yourself. You don't recognize that you are the High Priestess, that you are the prize, that you are, you know, the chosen one, right? And so when we sleep on ourselves and we don't feel like we're special enough, or we don't feel like, you know, we can compare or compete, quote unquote, when you know, when we think like that, what happens is people are going to start reflecting that. So when you don't feel like you're enough, and when you don't feel like you can compare or compete, then people start to place you in that type of category, to where it's like, oh, well, you know, this person, they do this better, they look better, X, Y, and Z. But when you get to this space where you know that you are this High Priestess, when you know that you are this goddess, what happens is you don't even, then you can't compete or compare, because there's no one to compete and compare with, because you are the only person. Like, you know, you're confident in yourself, that you know that you're the only one in it, in a sense of like the options. You are the only option. You know, you are the only focus, right? And knowing that when we think if there's other people in the picture, they're going to start to slowly pop up at some point if we keep thinking it over and over again. So being mindful of like that you are this goddess, that you are this beautiful soul, that you have so much to offer and so much to give to this world. And if anyone can't respect that or appreciate that, it is their loss. It is not your loss. Let's say, you know, there have been times where you've been in relationships and the person always broke up with you. You never broke up with a person. And you might say, oh my gosh, like this always happens to me. You have to change the narrative. It's their loss. They lost me. I'm the one that is the blessing, and that is a gift. It is a blessing to have me in your life. Like when you shift that narrative and you really, because you recognize who you are as a person and as a being, you know, it's just a different experience. And it's not to say like, oh, there won't be moments where you're going to feel sad or hurt, but it's like when you really step into that, like, I know who I am. I know who I am and what I bring and what energy I hold. You don't have time for the games. And then that becomes attractive to the people. All right, potential outcomes. So we have the Sun, which is a very positive card in tarot. So yes card in tarot, one of the best cards to get. So it's like there is light. There is a way to renew this connection if wanted. And then we have the Hermit, and he's in the dark with the lantern. So the idea, like I said earlier, you get to decide what you want from this. If you want things to work out, with the Six of Cups trying to come out, if you want things to work out, they can work out. You know, think about it. Is there more good in this relationship than bad, or is there more bad than good? but also too, think about what thoughts and stories you have told yourself. If you start to if you start to change your narratives that you like, said to yourself, and how you've been showing up as a person to yourself as well too, you will start to see the progress and the difference in the connection and in the relationship. And then you can decide then, like, maybe I don't want to be with this person as much as I thought I did, right? And then we have the Ten of Swords, or the Ten of Wands, the burdens. If you feel like it's not worth it, that's totally fine to let it go. But at the end of the day, you are this goddess. You get to be the person that makes a decision. And but a reminder too, give yourself your own flowers. Sometimes we always are looking for other people to do it for us, but reward yourself. Give yourself your own flowers because you deserve it. Look at that. We got the Magician. See, she's the creator. She gets to decide. All right, let's get you some love notes. All right, we have, you are my answered prayer. I guess the light I see in you is what you see in me. Thank you for loving me. I miss you regardless of how things look. So they still miss you even though you're like separated at the moment. We have, you are everything that I could ever want or need. Look at that. Don't leave me. Please stay. Thank you for being patient. I know it isn't easy. We have, please don't cry, be sad because of me. I just can't seem to find the right words to say to you. You are so beautiful. Let's get one more. We will be together again. Wow. Okay. So like the energy, this person does want to reconcile and get back together and figure things out, but it's all about what you want in the narrative and the story that you paint and that you tell yourself. If that does not match, if your reality currently does not match what you really want, then you need to change the feelings and the thoughts within yourself, your mindset, and how you show up for yourself, and watch things change, right? Watch things change. I guarantee it. All right. So that's what I got for you, Joel. I hope that resonated with you and made sense. Alrighty. Let me see if I got anything else. All right, Nick, I got your PayPal. You're welcome, Joelle. Alrighty. I'm reading your message now in the PayPal. Okay. You have a younger brother, Aquarius, who has been dealing with it for a decade now, and while I'm Aquarius, both of you are in Aquarius, I have attached for him. I still feel like I have deep wounds from this. I wanted to know Spirit's guidance with this connection with my younger brother and how my personal energy is coming up right now. All right. Hey, Jenna. Yep, the list is still open. All right, Nick, let me put your name on the screen. Hey, Gloria. How's it going? Okay. It's cold in Louisiana? What? I think it's supposed to be a snowstorm here tomorrow. I think in the afternoon or something like that. So I do not look forward to that at all. But I'll be inside. But okay. Nick, let me open up your question again. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out which cards I should use for this. Okay. Spirit guidance with this connection with your younger brother. Let's actually use these cards. Ooh. That is so funny and odd. Okay. And I'm kind of upset, but it is what it is. So the card that came out was the broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. When it came out, it landed on my thigh, and then like when I was trying to grab it, I ended up bending it, right? So knowing that no matter what, like you're still strong, right? Nothing can break you in the sense of if you think about it like that. I just think that it's so interesting that that happened. And with the word broken on there too. So I feel like the first thing that they want to say is like, yes, this is a lot that you have experienced and dealt with when it comes to your younger brother. And just let go of this need to feel bad about it and to feel like there was something else that you could have done or could have said to maybe help this person. And it's like letting you know too that it is not your fault. You may know that already, but really locking in on the fact that it is not your fault and it's not your responsibility to help this person, anymore because you have done what you were supposed to do, right? So those are the battles and the things that they have to just go through on their own. And of course, you're going to feel sad about it because that's your brother, but the idea is like it's not your responsibility, so do not put that weight and that burden on yourself. Hey, SB, we have peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. So I feel like with this one, it's just saying too, not even like being right, but more so like just letting go and just send them energetically the best well wishes that you can, and just leave it at that, because this is what they decided to do. So when people make the choices that they make, we don't have control over that, right? Even if we don't like what they're doing, it's this energy of like, I just have to accept it for what it is, and pray for the best, hope for the best, but in the end know that like I will love my brother, I will love this person, but I can't carry this weight, I cannot carry this burden on me anymore, and I can't worry about this. I feel like too, because it is like a drug addiction, that is scary, because you think about like what if this person ODs, whether this person gets hurt because of the drug addiction, and just not adding that additional stress on yourself is essential here too. Let's see what else we get. We have seer, see beyond the current situation. So I feel like with the seer card coming out, it is saying it's pretty evident that because they have this drug addiction, it's deeper. It comes from pain, it comes from trauma, but it also comes from like this energy of like past life issues that were just never resolved, so they kind of just trickle down into this past life or into this current life, right? And so knowing that this person may, you have to kind of cleanse your energy from them as well too. That's another thing Spirit wants to say, is cleanse your energy from them. Close the ties with this person. Like, yes, they are your brother, but you cannot let this energy and this situation control you. You can't let it dim your light. You can't let it blind you from the happiness and the joy that you should be experiencing, right? And so I feel like you have a sense of what is to come next with this person in their life, and maybe that's frightening you, because you can just see the path that they're going down. And obviously, with someone having a drug addiction like that, it doesn't lead to a good path if they continue it, right? People, they can break addictions, they can get out of it, but I think that you are in this space where you want the best, but you're just like, I don't know if that's going to happen. What can I do? And it's just like you have to let it go, in a sense of just knowing there's nothing you can do. Just literally sing your best wishes, spiritually. You can do cleansing work for them as well too, in the sense of like lighting a candle and asking your ancestors and guides to kind of help them with this. Obviously, this is a strong addiction, so it's like it's going to take a lot more than just one candle. But, just sending them love and healing, peace, vibes. That's pretty much what you can do and what you should do at this time, because physically there's not much that you can do that is going to make a difference right now. It's not saying like, forget about it and never think they ever existed, but more so limit your interactions and, exposure to this person as much as you can. And then, how's your personal energy coming up right now? So we have the heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. And then we have ego, see from a higher perspective. So I feel like what Spirit is saying, your heart chakra is definitely needing some work. But it's also open too. Like it's not, how to word it. It's open. The love is there. You're able to kind of like let love in, but also you have to do some inner work of like healing that heart chakra because of the pain that comes from, you know, the issues with your younger brother, right? And also to kind of restore that piece of the heart chakra because there's due to a lot of pain and the trauma and experiences that you have with your younger brother, and just learning to encourage yourself and know that to it is okay to let people live the life that they decided to live, right? And knowing that it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean that you don't care, that you don't love that person, that you just left them stranded. Like, no, that is not what that means. You're choosing yourself. You're choosing your peace. And then with the ego, it's just like, looking at things in a different lens, looking at things in a different angle, and just knowing that hopefully this reading has allowed you to do so, and know that you are someone that has the ability to change how things are for you, but also too, how do I word this? Like, I'm not saying like tell yourself, oh, my brother is not a drug addict, and then he's gonna change, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But it's more so like sometimes the stories we tell ourselves too, it contributes to the experiences and to how people show up in our life. So, when you, let's say you want to once a week just say like, I send loving and healing vibes to my younger brother. I am proud of him for being sober, for becoming sober. Like, you say it in a sense of where it doesn't like feel weird, so where it's like, oh, it feels like a lie, but more so like it can happen. It is possible. Yes, they may have been addicted for a long time, but it's like, too, being mindful of the words and the story that we tell ourselves too. But you definitely show up as someone that is very loving. You show up as someone that's very caring and wanting the best and seeing the best for people, and you try to help and coach them and guide them, but also to making sure that you're giving yourself the same grace and that same attention and that love and affection as needed as well too. I feel like you're also ready to experience someone that is able to pour into you the way that you pour into people, the way that you love people. And so continue to love people the way that you do, and just protect your heart chakra, but also heal it, work through the pain and the trauma, and know that you have the spiritual assistance and guidance here to coach you and to guide you. But also too, I feel like there's someone in your life physically that can be that rock, that be that, listening ear for you as well. Okay. Oh, I know that was a lot, but I hope that it resonated. And I'm sorry, that you've been going and dealing with this a lot. So I do pray and hope that it works out, for you, but also that your brother is able to release himself from a lot of that, toxic energy, the drug addiction and everything. Okay. Alrighty. I need to figure out how to unlock my phone, change my phone settings to where it doesn't lock up like in 5 seconds. Because like the moment I close it or put it down, it just locks. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Okay. I don't know. Maybe display. I don't know. We're just gonna figure it out later. Okay. I think up next is Jenna, and then I think SB sent something, and then Love Queen. You can send something if you want, and Renappy Summer. And you sent something too. Okay, so this is for Jenna. Let me see. Okay. Sounds good, Love Queen. All right, Jenna. Alrighty. What's your question? Or what was the reading that you wanted? And then let me make another list of the people that donated so I don't forget. Really fast. Okay. SB. So Red Nappy Summer. And then I'll do SB after Love Queen since it's only just one question. Current. This. Okay, you have 3 pendulum questions and love messages. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Did you send 2 PayPals? Let me see. Because I only have the one for $8. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I only see one PayPal for $8. Let me see. Yeah, I only see one for $8. Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, what's your pendulum question? And then I'll grab some love notes. I'll do these. Oh, you can send your question. You can send your pendulum question in the chat. Just drop your pendulum question in the chat, and then I'll do the love notes. All right. Okay, you sent 2 pendulum questions, so you only paid for one. So which one do you want answered? Because each pendulum question is $3. That's why I was saying I only saw one PayPal for $8. Because I didn't know if you sent another one to cover the cost of the other 2 pendulum questions. But yeah, let me know which pendulum you want. I'll do your love note. So let's do your love note. So we have our souls are so happy to be together. Your heart is safe with me. I value this connection between us. I'm in this for the long haul, so let's always make time for sweet moments. I'm working on letting my guard down. I'll always protect you, sweetheart. Sometimes my nerves get the best of me, but I really do dig you. And then time has made me love you more. Let's get a couple more. We have our challenges have strengthened us, and then wear something edible the next time we're alone. A little spicy, a little kinky. All right, so those are your love notes. And then let me see if you said anything in the chat. So sure, we can just do the first question. Okay, cool. The first one is, will M and I be able to spend Christmas together now with this blizzard going through the next 2 days? Let's see. I keep forgetting to bring my foldable mat with me when I come in here. But I'll let you know what it is, the answer. Uh-oh. All right. Will they be able to spend Christmas together now that there's a blizzard coming through the next 2 days? Oh, we got a no. We're getting a blizzard here tomorrow as well. So at this moment it says no, but you know, there might be progress to where the roads are clear. It might be safe to drive, but right now they say no due to the blizzard. Alrighty, that's what I got for you, Jenna. I hope that was helpful. But maybe if you can't physically spend Christmas together, maybe you all can do like a face call or a face chat, a FaceTime or a video chat. Okay, that's what I got for you, boo. Alrighty, up next is Red Nappy Summer. Yep, you'll be after Love Queen SB. Because they just have like one quick question. All right, Red Nappy Summer, love, interested in the Virgo, but not sure. All right, let's see. Sounds good, Jenna. All right, Red Nappy Summer. We have Temperance, we have the Strength card, we have the King of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So it definitely seems like, you know, there's a good, you know, look here for you in your love life. I think you have to learn how to not be as resistant to it as well too. So open up a little bit more, not expect things to turn, you know, go the opposite direction at some point. But I'm also getting to, it's like you want muscular, like manly men, but I feel like you have to make sure that you're embracing your feminine side, your softer side, right? So that way they can be softer with you too. So it's like you want a manly man, but you also want someone that knows how to communicate when they're feeling some type of way, or just even feeling love and feeling great emotions for you, right? You don't want someone that's like, okay, you cool. You want somebody like, babe, I love you. Like, you are an amazing woman. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, having that balance there. But I do see like a good shift when it comes to your love life. Definitely some long-term stability here with the Ten of Cups and the Temperance card, which is about, you know, harmony. It's about peace. It's about, you know, balance too, in a sense. And so the less resistant you are to love and just to, you know, meeting new people and experiences, the more opportunities come to you, if that makes sense. You say, why they always coming for you? I don't think they're coming for you. You know your spirit people, your ancestors spicy. You know, they got the sass with it. So don't be surprised. But that's what I got for you. Alrighty. And then Love Queen, you are up next. And your question is, what's your question? Okay. If I haven't talked to my mom at all about my DM, how does she feel when she comes to the union? How was she when she comes to the union and she sees we are together? You got the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords. The Five of Chalices. It don't look like your mom right now. I think she might not be a fan of him at this moment because of how things have played out in the past. So I feel like she is a little on edge. Like she's on the defense about it. To keep it a buck with you. She's definitely guarded. She's definitely defensive. Um, I feel like she wants the best for you. Um, so I think here what I pick up is that once he shows her, like once they have a conversation where it's like, look, this is my daughter. You gonna be good with her? And like he really like looks her in the eyes and says like, yes, I promise. It's basically like it shifts when she recognizes and sees that he's gonna show up the right way. And and I think and that's natural too. Like some people, like somebody could be an amazing person, but like if that parent is already protective or overprotective, they just gonna be kind of guarded anyway. So I feel like she's just being like a protective like mother and just very guarded. Like she don't want to come off as like, oh, you can just ease on in here and everything's fine and peachy, all of that. But more so like, okay, cool. You want to be with her? Cool. Show me. Like, I need proof of it. I need proof that you'll be, loyal and committed. That's what I pick up. Like she just give me, because the fact that both the Queen and the King swords came out, she's very protective. Like she don't play games. She don't play about her kid, her kids. Excuse me. And she'll let you know. That's what I pick up. And I feel like with the Hermit card coming out, it's like, that also lets your DM know, like, okay, cool. I gotta look at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot. I gotta come correct. I can't F up this time. I can't mess up this time. Like he might even like bring her flowers, like, the next time, like when y'all are in union and y'all meet up with her, he might bring her flowers or bring her something to just like, kind of, you know, bridge the gap in a sense. So that's what I pick up. I feel like, she will be cool with him. But as of now, she's like, don't think just because you brought me a flower means I'm going to like you. It's like, no, let me know that you are for real about my baby girl and that you love her and that you will protect her, that you will be honest, that you will be loyal and all of that. And then I might be nice to you or nicer to you. I don't think she's going to be like an asshole to him, but she's just going to be like, okay. She wants to see if he's a man of his word, basically. That's what I get. So I hope that resonated. The Love Queen. Alrighty, and then SB, it's your turn. Oh, you said she's not for it. They had words last time she heard his voice. Yeah. Your mama sound like she a real OG. All right, first question. How does the Aries feel about me? He's my son's father. Let's see. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's moments where he just like, he wants to keep it, like it's kind of like they wear a mask in a sense of like how they feel. So they try to keep it a surface level, like, okay, here, here's what it is, da da da. But more so, deep down inside, there's a part of them that they want to show more of to you and like how they feel about you. I get that this person, it's like a battle between the heart and the mind in a sense. Um, I feel like you win. Like, I don't know if there's anybody else in his life right now. Like he's dating somebody else, or you know, seeing someone else, or it seems like there's another person in the picture, but it's like that person doesn't like step to you at all, if that makes sense. That's what I'm picking up. But I feel like it's just showing me that you are the one that still got their heart, if that makes sense. That still has their heart. All right, the next one. When I was preggers in 2018, was I pregnant with a twin who didn't survive? Oh, let's see. Ace of Pentacles again. Son of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you were. And I feel like what's being said is like, hey Diana, that one was, you know, one child was meant for earth and one child was meant to be your spiritual guide. If that makes sense. You know, unfortunately it sucks that it had to be that way, but it's like one was meant to be on earth and one was meant to be the protector of for you spiritually is what I pick up here. You might be able to start connecting with that child a little bit more now that you know this information. You may have already sensed it before. Like I felt like there was another soul, there was another spirit around me, very gentle, energy, but could never put your finger on it, right? And I feel like this child, was meant to be the spiritual one. I know you said like your son's father, so the son is the one that's the physical, right? And then maybe, because she just gives me like that spiritual sense. Maybe there was a baby girl that was lost. That was the other twin. Let me see. Oh, wow. Yeah, confirmation. The bottom of the deck is the moon. That's divine feminine energy. So maybe it was a daughter. It was a daughter. I hear her saying she goes by Monica. This spirit baby. She goes by Monica. Doesn't mean like, if you had a name for her, you can't call her that name. But I feel like maybe in a past life she went by the name Monica. That's what I'm picking up. For some reason, picking that up. Okay. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that loss and, that experience. Oh, excuse me. And then the next one. Oh, wow. Wow. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. And then you say you want a spirit baby. Where is... Okay, here, there. Oh, yeah. And I'm sure she's supporting and guiding her brother too. All right, spirit baby messages. We have, I'm so proud of you. You are so strong. Excuse me. We have stop stressing out about everything. Things will be fine. Oh, I'm so grateful that you can Call me your baby. I love that. What else? We have, oh my goodness, you're having a little girl. Well, that's more confirmation that, she's a girl. We have, your spiritual awakening is only beginning. I've been showing up in your dreams. Have you noticed? Whoa. Guess who's having twins? That's very interesting. We have my family seems like fun and a little crazy. I'll fit right in. I think I love when I made that card. It's so cute and funny. Wow. I think this is a good one. It says, I am the missing puzzle piece. I will share with you a lot of answers that you've been needing, I promise. And so how I kind of said, like, maybe this is the confirmation of what you may have felt or believed. And so maybe now that you know, it's like you're about to receive a lot of confirmation on things and answers, and just like they're gonna start showing up in your dreams, or they have already been, but now it makes sense. Who is this energy? What is this energy that's been popping up? Let's say you had a dream and you keep seeing, a little girl in a red dress. And like every other dream, or like, once a month you have a dream about a little girl in a red dress. And now it makes sense of like who she is or what she represents. And then we have talk to me before you go to bed. I love hearing from you. So yeah, communicate with your baby girl a little bit more. And she'll share answers with you. But that's very interesting. A lot of these cards came out. Okay. And then you said I wanted to get a self-love reading. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Self-love. You got it. Self-love reading. All right, what are you doing well? 8 of Wands. The Sun, very nice. Areas of growth. The Fool. 8 of Cups. Advice. All right. So in terms of the area that you're doing well in, you have the 8 of Wands and the Sun. So you're doing a really good job of like just like, going with the flow of things, like not being afraid to take a challenge at times, just going with the pace of how life is moving. Sometimes we can feel like, oh man, so much is happening, let me just stop and let me just not move. But you are doing a good job of just really just allowing the universe to do its thing, to like guide you and to lead you, and you just follow, you go. The Sun too, I feel like this represents your child. So like you're doing a great job of being a mother, being present, being all of that to your child, and being supportive, being just loving, nurturing, all of it. I also see another thing about what you're doing well. It's just like showing up for yourself more and more. Of course, you can add to it, but you're definitely doing a good job of like doing that. I'm also getting to you're doing a good job of kind of like I'm hearing skincare regimen, whether it's you just started a new one or you're about to switch it up a little bit, or you just starting to see a lot of progress. So that's good. In terms of areas of growth, definitely work on walking away from situations that don't serve you and just starting afresh, starting a new, beginning, regardless if you don't know what the outcome is going to be, regardless if you're not sure all of the steps to get you to that new beginning, or not even new beginning, to like to know more about what is about to happen. Like just being bold and confident enough to just go for it, shoot for it. Also, too, I'm hearing them say maybe apply for a job that you feel like that's out of your league, but you might actually get. So, like, let's say, you're an assistant manager and there might be a director position out there, and you're like, ooh, that looks interesting. I could do some of that stuff. But, oh, I don't, da 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 da. But it's like more so, like, you know what? Let me apply. Like, let me showcase my skills and what I do know, what I can do. And you might get the job. In terms of advice with the 8 of Swords, like getting out of your head, not self-sabotaging, not restricting yourself based on fear and based on, self-limiting beliefs, right? And knowing that you have the key and you have the ability to get yourself out of situations that you don't want to be in. Like you're not tied to anything you know, where it's like you're restricted and you can't get out of it. You can get out of it if you want to and if you choose to. Okay. So that's what I have for that. I'm gonna give you some money mantras. Spirit wants me to give you some money mantras. Oh yeah, you can donate again, SB, if you want. We have I make money easily and often. Everything I desire to be is destined for me. So like knowing that whatever you want, you can have it. Being confident in yourself. I'm hearing the word sacred chakra work is needed too. So that could be an area of growth as well. And then we have I live a rich life, a fulfilling life, right? Yes, this is about money mantras, but also too, you know, being mindful of that. That you can live the life that you want for yourself. Excuse me. Alrighty. What else would you like? Alrighty. What else would you like, darling? Alrighty. Okay, will DJ be a good hobby for me in 2023? Ooh, that sounds exciting. Ooh, we got a yes. The sun is the yes card of tarot. We got a yes. You're going to be great at it. Very popular. I mean, honestly, there's nothing else to say. But yes, and you're going to be great at it and very popular. People are probably going to like, you know, hire you a lot for their events or their parties. All right, and then how does being the Taurus feel about you? We have the Star, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Wands. It definitely seems like this person is digging you for sure. Sexually or like physically attracted to you. Very attracted to you. Like I feel like you're their physical type for sure. they admire like how you just kind of be doing your own thing. Continue to just really, choose you in a sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like when you don't give them a lot of attention or really like just pour into them that much in the sense of like communicating, it makes them want you even more because maybe they're used to women, people just like being very, you know, on them a lot. And so it's like maybe in the beginning you were very communicative and then you took a step back, and it's just like it makes them kind of want to pursue you a little bit more. Or even just like not even pursue you a little bit more, but just they desire you more because it's like, okay, this is different. Like they're making me work, and that's something that they might not be used to. I feel like there might be times where you think that this person, how do I word it, doesn't pay attention to you or like give you the attention and affection that you deserve and that you need. And I feel like that comes from this person being used to people just automatically giving it to them and they didn't work for it. So with you, it's like, oh, wait a minute. I kind of actually got to show up. I have to be a decent human, to get something from this connection is what I pick up here. But I do feel like definitely some strong physical attraction for sure. And no doubt about it. I'm hearing them say like they really love to just please you in all kind of ways. If y'all were to be intimate together. Yeah. I just keep hearing them say they think you're very sexy and just attractive. So hopefully you think they're attractive. It's interesting, when you find somebody attractive, but the other person don't find you attractive, or like when they find you attractive, but you don't really like them like that. So hopefully you are physically attracted to them. But yeah, that's what I got for Be the Taurus. You might start popping up in their dreams too. I'm picking that up, or you may have already been in their dreams. It's like they might have sex dreams about you. Then the car is still there. Yeah, very, very sexual energy. Strong sexual energy. But yeah, that's what I got. That is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. And my computer is about to die. It's on 7%. So yeah, we are done for the evening, for the night. So I hope everybody enjoyed their reading. And, it resonated. And if you didn't get a reading, you were listening, hopefully somebody's reading connected with you and gave you some messages that you might need for your life at this time. But that concludes our live for tonight. I hope everybody is well, stay safe, especially if you're in a state where there will be the blizzard. I hope everybody has everything that they need. And I look forward to popping back on here again real soon. Make sure your notifications are on. Alrighty, guys. Bye.